Welcome back to Man and Brass episode 36 with me, Sid, and this episode I've got a few itty bitty bits planned, and first things first, I need to fix that. I don't. Someone misdealing bits of my house. Need another one of them, okay. So I have had and done a few bits and pieces between episodes. So I went off to the end and did a wee bit of end exploration, mainly looking for dragon heads and dragon scales, but also while I was there I picked up one or two diamonds. I picked up some shulker shells, quite a few shulker shells actually, some orbs of temporary flight, bits and pieces of interest. I found a new biome which I've brought some of these back from. I don't know whether I'll use them. They're basically, let's just pop one down there. They're basically just smoke emitters. Which you can pick up using Silk Touch. So, you know, it's an item, it's a different item. It's something new to play with that we may be able to use in a build somewhere along the line. You know, you never know. We might never use it. What else did we get? Oh, I got a whole bunch of diamond stuff with some decent enchants on some of them, except for that one. That's not very good. Obviously 4 sets of wings, 4 dragon heads, some knives, all the bits to strip enchantments off, some more shulker shells, and all of that lot basically. So quite productive. And we also found a diamond backpack as well as a gold backpack, which is downstairs. I do want to try and do something with the decoration here, because obviously we've got this lovely library over here, which is great, and you know, I will disenchant some books and we'll fill some more of the shelves in, and it will look more and more cluttered and more things. But then we've got this big empty hallway here. We've got a room here which has got the little access up there. We've got a big empty hallway here and this massive empty room in here. And I've got a plan for this room now. I don't know how much we'll be able to get out of this particular mod, but I've never really used it except as a decorative mod, and that is the Forbidden and Arcanus mod, which, you know, we've got things like for example, the dragon scales, which you use to make the rather nice Draco Arcanus helmet, which is I think that's the best, is it? No, it's the tire, isn't it? The tire helmet, and then they've got the different things for like Mortem armor. It's not particularly good, but it might look nice on a stand somewhere. There's, you know, a reinforced arcane gold swords. There's Draco staffs with obsidian, and Draco Arcanus sword, which is actually pretty brutal. That's a 12. Not sure what the most powerful sword is in this pack, to be honest. Obviously you got 8 off of a netherite. Your sentient is Demon Will. 12 on that. It is probably that actually. It's even more than the thingy. So, you know, there are a lot of things we can make with these dragon scales, and you can get them by using a mystical dagger on a dragon head. And a mystical dagger is made using some of this stuff, which we do need to work out how to make all of these various bits and pieces, but that's all good. It's time to sleep. Let me get that one sorted out, put you away. And I've also built a couple of buildings which we've sort of pre-staged ready to be built using the cannons, so we'll head over to do that. Well, we'll do that now, and oh yeah, we'll see where we go. So there is over here, this is a very little building, nothing too fancy. In fact, it is based off of a normal villager building. It's just a capture of that. But once we built this, I then could always go back and you know, get some modify it, improve it, if you will. Right, I need the create box. You go down there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think about 4 will probably be enough for. How many do you do? 300 yeah, you'll probably go. Actually, probably should have just kept that there. Yeah, so this is just going to lay out a very small structure. It's not overly fancy, and as I say, I didn't build this one, but I am going to tweak it, put more fence out to the back here to make more of a field kind of affair. And maybe even stick myself, I might actually do a custom tree over here. I haven't done a custom tree in so long. And I'm not normally a big one for doing the old custom-y trees, but yeah, so this is obviously a shepherd's hut because it's got looms in it, and you know, for those of you who are observant, well, you're probably going, but you've got a shepherd's hut over there. And it's like, yes, I do have a shepherd's hut over here, and I need to actually still put some sheep in that. That's probably a thing that I should try and get done this episode. And a few sheep here, but you know, a village could have more than one shepherd. You don't have to just have the one, dear. So yeah, just simple little structure there doing its thing. Over this side, however, I have got one that I did build, and this is the leather worker's hut. And I am going to give you 1, 2. Try to do that. Bang. So this is going to build over here. And we're starting to get this area. What I'd like to do over this, and maybe the next episode, is to kind of get this top side of this done and work on the sides here to tidy that up. I also do need to get myself a couple more fishermen because these ones died. They got struck by lightning and turned into witches, and yeah, I sorted them out. So yeah, this will be built in a moment. Interesting. You didn't do a floor there. I know what the floor should be. It should be stripped birch. So for some reason it's not got that going properly. I don't know why, but we'll sort it out anyway. Right, I'm going to let this build. This one over here is probably finished. Yes, it has. And so we just need to blend this in, give this a little bit more storage out the back, and perhaps, yeah, there's a few bits and pieces to do with this, but I think for the most part I can say that is good. Pop that down there for now, but just over there, and that can go away as well. Back in a moment. Alright, this now is done as well. I put the floor in. What it does need, obviously, is a little bit. It needs a little bit of flint and steel, actually, for starters. Where is it? Oh, probably should get myself a new one. There you go. Wasn't a lot going on up here, as I recall. Hello, that's not the right place. Goes back in there. Have I got a couple of those? I think it called for a soul lantern, but we'll stick that down there. Oh, you did put the soul lantern in. Okay, that's fine. Probably there. That's all good. Now what I had got is, I think I'd done that just using the place mod, and then a little bit of that, and that, and we'll just come out here and we'll pop another one of those on. So you've got all the leather drying outside and pretend I've not gone. I did actually see what we can get buckets of, and I wasn't sure whether there was a liquid that we can place which would look suitably, what's the word, gross. There really isn't anything that you can place in the world that I can see liquid wise that will do that, so we just went. It's very simple. And stick a couple of those still out on the wall there and there, and maybe, yeah, could even do that, couldn't I? There you go. That should do, I think. So that's the leather workers hut, all nice and done. Right, let's pick some stuff up, jump into here, pop that and that away, as well as that. Actually, let's take those out, because they don't really want to stay in the build box, do they? Because that is stuff I need to put away. So that's a couple of buildings, which I'm going to go and pull a few bits and pieces together now to just to enhance them a little bit, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I've extended this one out a little bit and put 3 sheepses in there. I've changed the doors over so they are in and open. They're actually open now. That's the closed position. Open. That's the closed position. So it just confuses entities. They can't get in and out of those spaces. Villagers especially, because we don't want them to. And I brought a few more sheeps over with me for this one, which quite a few more sheeps actually for this one. There you go. Lots of sheeps on this one here. So that I also came across a seared spirit thing from Born in Chaos and killed it. So that's that. This is starting to feel a little bit more better, kind of finished, done. However, we do need to come and bring a pathway from over here, so that's the thing we're going to have to do, and for that I am going to need my build bag, because my build bag will have in it things like plants and wood, and let's not forget stone and dirt. And then we should be able to go and just pop in a little bit of this. Maybe 1 or 2 of those, maybe a couple of those, or a couple of 3. And let's see how that goes, shall we? Yeah, that kind of, oops, wrong chest, still wrong. So that gives us a little bit of a path. I suppose we could do something like that just to give us a little bit of a head start there as well. These are technically wood, so I'll stick them in there. Right, and then trees. Trees. Now, I'm thinking what I would like over that is a willow tree. But I don't want one of these willow trees because they're too big. But I'll bet if I go and grab myself a willow sapling and then chop it down after, well, shear a bunch of the leaves first and then chop it down, then right, so your planting pattern is 4 like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. We'll go and find somewhere to do that. We'll grab a little bit of the meal of bone. And shears as well, because I'm not 100% certain that my Man of Steel shears will work on these leaves. There are certain things in the game that it just doesn't like. I think is the only fair way of saying this. It just does not like them. Okay, right. So we go here, and then you 1, 2, 3, and there. 1, 2, 3, and there. And there. I think that's it. Yep, there you go. That's a start. We'll stick that in there for now. And we'll try these shears first. Yep, they don't work. As I suspected. But these ones will. So I'll grab myself a wee bit of leafage and then chop this tree down, and we'll have all of the wood and all of the leaves I need. I think that'll work. Alright, back in a moment. Alright, it's nothing fancy, it's nothing massive, it's nothing big, but I think it works. Got a little bit of a tree. I've kind of brought in some more of the terrain there. I think I will possibly just bring a couple of these over as well. Just because I do like the variety in the heights that you get with the bamboo. So we'll leave that to its business, and I think that is probably about it for this section of building. It's probably going to be a slightly shorter episode in some respects, just because I'm not sure whether my light level checks are on. They are on. I'm just surprised that that boat hasn't got some spawnable bits on its sail, but clearly they haven't. So anyway, there we are. We have a couple more buildings in the town in Port Valentine here. This is all nicely illuminated, which is fine. Oh, that needs to go there. And actually, hang on, borrow you, bring you over there, pop you down there, grab a bit of you, and bang. And we'll stick a bit of dirt back in there just to fill that hole up. Just gets rid of that uniform texture there. And what we'll do is we'll use these. He says, putting the wrong thing away. Outside here. Just as a little bit more decoration. And I think Well, that probably doesn't want to be there because that's the path. Yeah. So, having done that, and there appears to be some people around that shouldn't be. Where are you? Oh, there you are. I'm like, where are you? Boom. Oh, hello. That was not what I wanted to do there. But that's handy. Another bit of pile of dark metal. Still need to work around here. Okay. Lots of things I want to achieve, and only so much time to achieve them. But let's go and start crossing some stuff off the list, shall we? Starting with the upstairs, the corridors, and that room. So we are going to. These are what? Vent thing tables. Let me have a look what we've got in the what we've got to work with up here. Can't use a. I suppose I could use a double table if I put them there and there and then on an armour stand, couldn't I? Maybe that would work. Maybe. Could even have something going on in here for armour stands, but there, okay, that's the thing. Could also put a table down there, that might work. Let us go and see what we can get to play with, shall we? So we're going to grab those, and we're going to grab that, and we're going to go for the. Let's get 4 of those and 8 of those. That's probably a good start. Have a bunch of those. Takes actually a couple more of those just to be on the safe side. And some of those. That fruit. What else have you got? What other toys have we got to play with? Got that. Or we could go there actually, but they make a nice interesting thing to poke around the place. And let's just stop at that for now. Put that away. Now, armour stands. Let's just get 8 of those for now. Right, let's go and have a look what we got. So we're definitely using, that's the right thing. We've got paintings to play with, we've got that lot to play with. Okay, this is all good. I am tempted to take those out, because I don't think that really works up there. And then let's see, go with an armour stand here, that would work. And then we can either go table it. No, I don't think that works. I think there or there. Perhaps there and there, like that. Maybe. And let's just mirror that over. We'll get Oops. Oops. Right, what else do I... Let's go and have a quick poke around downstairs for a second and see what else have we done. We've got those on the wall. I don't know how... Well, there's a way I could incorporate that bit. And then we'll definitely go with the smaller tables, I think. That's so armour stand there and there. No. And there. And a small table there and there. Still working, I think. So what I was wondering is, that might work. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to need some more of those though, because I'm going to want another 5. But that definitely works. You can go on there. The books. Oh no. I think you just pop them around. Right, let's let me get some more of these, and then I need to address, well, we definitely want one of those with a kind of, what are they doing that side? Yeah, chain and one of those as well. Okay, this is all good and doable. All good, all doable. Right, we need 1, 2, 3, 4. I only need 6, don't I? Oh, no, I need 1 more, I think. Let's just do it, doesn't matter. And then we can get the... Where are you? One of those is all I need. Boop, boop, boop. And a chain. Boop. And, well, let's go, and we probably need to get some more bits and pieces as well. Let's have a look. Have I got flower pots kicking around anywhere? Yeah, I have. I've also got potion bottles and more potion bottles, all stackable. Let me just have a quick peek, see if I can't find anything else to use as a decorative item, and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, this is kind of decorating. I'm going to need some armour and stuff to put on these, and it's going to be interesting armour, not just box standard any old armour. I'm going to try and find some interesting stuff. However, the last thing we need to do is light this room, and there's a good reason, because we are going to finally, it's going to be a bit awkward on that one, but I think we get away with all of that. That works, yeah. Okay. So, I need, let me just get my list of ingredients that I need to do. Yeah. So, Forbidden and Arcanus doesn't appear to have any in-game documentation. There's no book or anything. You have to hunt around basically and go to the wiki and do wiki stuff. But I need darkstone, and I'm definitely going to need some of that. Polished darkstone I need 14 of. I've got lots and lots of darkstone. So I think I can just whack you in there and go polished darkstone. Yes, there you go. And we can't do much else with that, but I actually only need 45 of those. So that one, I can't really do much with that. Then I need 9 arcane chiseled polished darkstone. Now I'm not entirely sure how I do arcane chiseled. So what we need to do is go for darkstone. That's the one we need, and it's basically chisel polished darkstone with an arcane gold nugget. Okay, right, we'll have to. Let's get the nine chiseled ones in. That's 10. That's not there. So 9 of those, and then I need 4 chiseled that, which basically I need how. Hang on, I need to make those, don't I? Yes. And those are made with 2 polished darkstone slabs, which you make like that. So I need, and that gives me 3 of those. That will give me 3. So basically I'm going to need to do 2 lots of that. So that's going to be 16. Let me just check what I'm doing again there. 16 of those. And strangely enough, nothing to do with those. Okay, can live with that. So how do I make arcane gold? Like that. Okay. Getting there. Steady. Let's not get too excited, eh? And I will need a few of these. So I'm going to need to make some of that. Now I have got one of those already, and I need one of those, but I also need more. I've got another 3, and if I look again at the arcane gold, I need cook a crystal, arcane crystal then. Wow, I haven't got many arcane crystals either, have I? You only get 1. That is somewhat worrying. I mean, I could go hunting. That's probably what I should do now, isn't it then? Right, I need to go and get some arcane crystals, because 9 is not going to hack it. And I sleep the night off. I mean, it doesn't matter, I'm going underground, but I'll sleep the night off. And then I'm going to go and try and find somewhere interesting to mine some arcane crystals. So back in a bit. Alright, I've had a little bit of a rummage around down there. I used my Ring of Silk Touch to bring them back up, basically, because obviously it makes more sense to carry them in natural form. We have also got all of this and a few diamonds and some runes as well, so all good stuff. For some reason when I kill glow squid, I get glow squid and not glow squid ink, which is somewhat annoying, but yeah, definitely leaned into using my ability to basically, breathe underwater. That was the word I was looking for. But I got a bunch of this, so we'll get this mined up, and that should give me something to be going at. Now we got 3 XP orbs from that one, and yes, fortune does work, and these are part of Forbidden Arcanus as well. And they do have uses specifically for making the Eternal Stellar, which is used to, I mean, why you probably wouldn't want, would you want to put it on something like that? Would it even work on something like that? I genuinely don't know. But what it will do is it will make you an eternal tool or item. So yeah, there might be some tools that I just kind of get fed up with always crafting. Oh, hello. Definitely something about that. Right, anyway, let's do these. That doesn't appear, if it is affected by fortune, then it's not doing a huge amount, but yeah, that's good. We've got plenty of that. We've got a couple of runes, we've got those, and then that. And getting this is, as I say, it's not that rare, but caving in the lower end of the spectrum definitely seems to be the way to do that. So maybe should we just go and pop him off? There you go. Boop. Right, so back to making stones. We need to make this arcane gold, and I definitely need at least 3, I think 4 actually is what I'm going to need. So let's go, and we're going to need to, we need to get 1, 2, 3, that makes 4 per. Let me just cook those 10 for starters. That's probably as good a point as any, isn't it? Just stop worrying about it and just get the thing done proper. Pop that away, stick that back on, and everything is, oops, happy. Alright. So, bang, bang, no. Bang, bang, bang. Definitely want 1. What am I missing? Blaze powder, okay. Well, I have a blaze rod, so I will do it the cheap way. Definitely that. And if we take that, 2, 3. 2 and 3. I needed 4, didn't I? Yes, I did. And we take 1 of those to make that. Actually, I only need a 3. Okay, ignore me. But that gives me all of those. And then I need to do that. And I need 1, 2 of those. And then I need 1, 2. 2 crafts of that, I think, will give me 1, 2, 3, 4. And that lot can go away, I think, for now. I can throw all of that lot in as well, because we don't desperately need that on our personage. But I've got me 45. Okay. So Oh, and I need a smithing table. Right, let's go and put this room upstairs to some. Again, we'll decorate it later. That's not a major issue. So from there, we're going to go out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And this is where having a double thick floor and ceiling construction, where your ceiling underground is underneath the floor, is a different setup to the one above, because then it means you can just quite easily have this, and this won't be showing through the bottom. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is good, yeah. And then we've got 3 there, and 3 there, 3 there, 3 there, and 3 there, that, and that. Then that goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. That doesn't. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think that one in the middle will be 5 as well, or will it? So building the pattern, place it in the central spot above the arcane chiseled above the arcane chiseled polished stone knot. So that goes like that. That will go there. I just need 3 more polished blackstone for some reason. I don't remember. Either their number's wrong or I've cocked up somewhere along the line. It's either possible, to be honest. Polished dark stone. 2, 3. Not blackstone, dark stone, of course. In fact, I better make sure that I've not made that error, because this will be embarrassing if I've actually... No, it is polished dark stone. Good. And then we're going to stick the smithing table in there, and then we are going to right click it, blah blah blah, sneak and right click. Okay. And now we have a Hephaestus forge, but we need to unlock the various levels, because I would imagine that last one is a thing. And we've got souls, Oriel, blood, and experience. And it looks like you can potentially get vials of blood, maybe. That's blood magic. That's the grave. Oh, okay. Oh, that must be something. The graveyard? I have no idea. Flask of crimson shade. No. Yeah, doesn't appear. Don't recall seeing anything that looked like that when I was hunting through and trying to work out the basics of this. However, we have got that, so we've created the Hephaestus Forge, and you get that thing, tells you all about and how to And then you need pedestals. So every ritual will require you to sacrifice certain items which need to be placed on pedestals. Obtaining these pedestals should be your next step. Most rituals will need only 6, while others may require all 8. Normal darkstone pedestals and a magnetized one, and I think that's the better one, basically the level 2. Okay, and yep. So let's go and have a look at pedestals, shall we? But it's starting to feel good already. This has got, and there's actually space over here to do weird stuff with, I think, which is good. Anyway, let's have a look at pedestals, shall we? Darkstone pedestal. Arcane darkstone pedestal. Doesn't tell you how to obtain that one, which is interesting. Okay, there's a thing you can create which turns the badges the automatically display items shown. This okay, it doesn't actually give them anything. So let's get into the pedestals then. So we need that. Okay, one of those, and so if I do that as well, that gives me enough for 2, and I'm going to need more than that, which means I am going to need more arcane gold. So that's simple enough. I've got at least. Oh, okay. How do I make them? I think I just put them in here, don't I? Polished darkstone, yes. Boop. That'll give me another 8. So 1, 2. That'll give me 4. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to do a little bit more of that gold then, aren't we? So we need. I'll tell you what. Let's do 16 of those in the furnacerator, and let me make 1, 2, 3, 4 to start off with, and then we can go and grab another 4 and get those placed. That's one thing underway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's definitely there's an element of Thorncraft inspiration here. I think this has kind of got that vibe to it, although it is subtly different, I think. So let me just sort that out and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, slight change of plan. We're only doing 6 pedestals because I'm not sure. Well, one, I am not sure if I'm going to need all 8 pedestals, and if I do, then we'll work around that. But the other one is we need to create some arcane crystals, and these are going to go when you'll get those, and now our Oriel should start to fill up. Yeah, you can see that bar is going up. So that's, well, that's just an interesting mechanic. I think there's some interesting stuff here. And if I were to look just at armor, Let me just have a look at chess pieces for starters. One we should be able to do is this quite easily. It's not going to require any of this lot, but we can at least get one of these armor stands occupied. And let's see if we can't make that then, shall we? Let's have a look at them. No, of course, yes, it's so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 24 because I'm sure this will actually work out to be close to or similar. No, it's actually not. The helmet recipe lied to me and made me think. And we can change our look quite considerably. Shame that won't fool the cultists, because that would come in handy if you could fool them. But that gives us a set of armour to stick up in our decoration area, and we've got a couple of buildings done this episode. I think that's probably a good point to leave this episode, and we will continue this exploration into this mod next episode, and we'll probably get some more decoration done in here as well, and get a little bit more out there and yada yada. But yeah, I'm just trying to see, let's go with that view there. That's it. Yeah. And I've moved my bed down here. That's my respawn point now. I've left that accessible. But what I will probably do is I'll pile up some boxes and the likes in there. And that's the the fight music. Yeah. On that note, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. And bye for now.